Welcome back to Hoarders Heart. On this episode, we are going to be going over the garden. Yes! So something that you don't know about me is that I love to garden. It's very therapeutic to me. I enjoy it. And as you can see, I save onto baskets from last year to reuse this year. So some of my hoarding tendencies also carries out over here. And I just want to go over cleaning up the garden, because this garden right here, there is so much overgrowth, and I don't even know where these vines even came from. They're not even supposed to be here. But I figured it's already middle of May and I really need to be cleaning out this garden. So I thought, why not make a video on cleaning it out and showing you things that I've actually even hoarded out here. Basically on this video, I'm going to be going over planting the garden, fixing this kind of stuff up, getting it nice and wiped down. As you can see, there's a door over there that I would like to sell at the yard sale. And over here, so here's the back door, right, where the laundry room is, and this is to come into the backyard. And there's just things that I want to show you, like we got to clean that out. That's from like last year. Fix this area up, and then let me go take you to the shed, because I'm going to show you the hoarded back shed. All right, so this is in our backyard, right? This big shed that, I just lifted up. Yes, oh boy, look. It's hoarded and unorganized too. Look at that. So maybe in another episode, I should like clean this out, because oh my God, guys. There's a bunch of stuff that's hoarded in here too. And I would love to get this area organized, because it's a pretty big space back here. But for this episode, what I'm going to do is we're going to pull out, let me see, I can see a lot of my planters and a lot of my things like back over here. So here's some planters over there that I can bring to the front. There's some stuff all the way over there. You can't see behind that frosty. I gotta get over there and just make the backyard beautiful, right? Because it's the middle of May. We've been having a lot of rain though, but I gotta do it now in May, because I don't want to be out there planting when it's like 90 degrees and humid, and no. So I'm just showing you a couple clips of back here. Excuse me, allergies are getting to the back of my throat. Oh yeah, this is totally going to be an episode right here, cleaning out this. But for now, I just want to get all my garden stuff out. All right, so I was able to pull out some of the stuff that was in here. This over here, I've had this thing for years, like this stand with the pots. I had this before we were even married. And you see this right here, this little rocket chair where you put a pot in? I got that at a yard sale for 50 cents. It was black and I spray painted it that like lime green. Yeah, it looks really good. And then here's some more of the pots. So I'm gonna pull them out to the front. And look, I have two little bicycle plant stands. Yes, two of them. I don't know if you can kind of see them. And I remember this one, I had gotten that one, and then my mom gave me that one, and I liked both of them so much that I didn't want to give them away, so I have two. And this right here, let me show you. I don't know if you can see that. See that? So what this was, here's part of my hoarding creativity, which is good, but I need to monitor it. This was, what was it, white? It was white, and it was being trashed by somebody. So good old me, the hoarder in me was like, I can use that. And I actually did use it last year. I took it, I spray painted it that lime green, and I took dollar store gems and glued it onto this. Now I kind of want to do that again with another piece this year. And I think I might take this hoarded bucket planter right here, clean it out really good, spray paint it that beautiful color, and then put the dollar store gems on that. So that's kind of my little like cheap DIY gardening tip, if you will. All right, let me show you a little more frugal gardening, if you will. This is what I've done the past few years when we were like financially struggling. So do you see this container? Again, this was like an ugly color. I rescued it from someone who was throwing it away, and I spray painted it with this bright kind of like sunny orangey yellow. But because it's a planter, what I do is, because you know how they take so much dirt, let me get this out here. This is a weed. But as you can see, do you see this? This is a plastic cup. This is a This is actually a Dunkin' Donuts cup, and there's also other plastic cups in there, like a milk jug and stuff like that. So that way you use less dirt and it drains it. So what happens is I put the plastic cups and all that in the bottom of the container and then put the dirt on, because it saves you a lot of money on dirt by doing it, and it also kind of helps drain it too. All right, so looking at this patio set, yes, it technically should have got put back in the winter, but as you could tell, there was no place for me to put this back in that shed. So it stayed out, and this thing is like 10 years old, unfortunately. And actually, no, 11 years old, because when we moved the house, we got it as a housewarming gift. And you can see it's rusted. I mean, it's definitely seen better days, but I'm not gonna buy a new patio set this year. As much as I would love to buy one, and holy moly, the birds had to be fun on that chair, dang. Anyway, sorry, sidetracked. I think I would just give it a really good cleaning. I don't know, maybe we can sand it down and spray it with a new spray paint, and then maybe it'll give it a little more life. But right now, I think I'll just do my best to use it again this year. Get the umbrella in there and like just use what I have to really make it look nice. And for you guys, so underneath here is this little carpet that we got last year, that's outdoor carpet, and I love it, but as you can see, it's fading, it's really kind of dirty, but I don't really, again, I want to save money this year and reuse it again. It's only a year old. What do you guys use to clean this off with? Like, what do you guys use? I guess pull it out and hose it down? I don't know. If you guys have any cleaning tips for outside carpets, like area rugs, oh, I would love to hear it in the comments below. Thank you. All right, so we moved some of this stuff up front. So here's the front of my house, and I already have these two really pretty hanging baskets, which I got I got them on sale at ShopRite. So I treated myself as my own Mother's Day present to myself. So I had already got those, and then this area is kind of what I call like the dead area. Like nothing grows in here. I planted stuff in this area, and I don't know why it dies, but it does. So that's why I normally put pots and like pretty things in here to fill this space. But my dad had lamb's ears at his house. They spread like crazy, so he gave me these two. So I'm gonna plant them in this section, see how they do. Hopefully they'll do okay. And then let me show you this other area right here. Okay, so this is like towards the front of the house. All right, and I cleared that out a little bit. I think I'm going to need a couple bags of mulch too. But what I want to do is I want to plant that. Oh, look, I still have Easter right there. Oh my God. Okay, so since I have hoarded away these hanging baskets, I am going to clean at least two of them out, because I have a little place I could put it right there. And tomorrow is Mother's Day that I'm recording day one of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the greenhouse down the street, buy some flowers so I can start planting them, and then I'll use one of these hanging baskets. I'll just reuse it from last year and make a nice little Mother's Day present for my mom. We're at the greenhouse right now, and I have a budget of $60, so I can get $60 worth of annuals to plant in the front so it looks pretty. Okay, so here's some of the annuals that we got from the greenhouse. Now it's cloudy, which stinks. It was sunny earlier, and then when I was out here recording, I got like partly cloudy, and then it's just cloudy all the way now. But anyway, so this is what we got. I got some begonias. They'll go in the front. I got some callies. So these spread a lot, and they're really beautiful. So I got a lot of callies for the front bed that is over there. That way it spreads and fills that area up. And then also for those two hanging baskets. So for today, I have dirt already over there. So what today I'm going to do is I'm going to create the baskets, because one of them goes to my mom, and tomorrow's Mother's Day. All right, so they're all planted in here, so it looks good. So this one, the red one, is for my mom, and this one, you could probably hear my husband and my son in the background. So that one will go there, and since this is a callie, these will spread. So this will kind of like vine down during the summer, and same with that one, that's a callie. So I brought this out, right? So this was like my little garden thing that was in the laundry room, and I think it's time to go through it, because some of these seeds are so old that they won't grow. So it's time to let it go, like that 2015. See, that's not good. The seeds probably most likely will not grow, which is a sin because I didn't use them all. Same with, what's that one? Oh, 2013. They're not going to grow. So I can at least put them in the ground in the backyard somewhere, probably in the very back, and who knows, maybe they will have some seeds. What's this one? 17? Maybe. Normally within 2 years, the seeds, will sprout. What's this one? Look, this isn't even open. I can't really tell. What is it? Oh, spinach. I mean, we can give it a whirl and try. I mean, they're in 2 years, but within 2 years, but we could give it a whirl maybe. Like 2016, that one might not. And then I got these ones, right? Let me show you this. These are portulacas, and this is brand new. I just got these seeds. See, it says 2019. So I'm going to plant them directly in my 2 big planter boxes. These guys love a lot of sun and don't need a lot of water, and my backyard gets so much sun. So I'm a little late planting these, but that's okay. I'm going to plant them directly into those big planters. I have one in the front and I have one in the back, and I did that last year and they grew beautifully. They were great, and it was amazing because I spend like $1 and get like all these beautiful flowers. All right, guys, so I know I showed this before, but this is like my little gardening center right here, where it's in the garage, and eventually I would like to be able to get to this and make it functioning so I can actually walk up to it. But look at all these extra planters that I have. And you know what? The nursery that I went to just down the street, I asked if he could use some of these, and he said yeah, he could. So I think what we'll definitely do is like pull some of this out and then like drop it off and donate it to him, because I mean, I'm not using it. It's just sitting here. Guess what this is in the backyard? A potting soil bag from last year. Yep, the bag sat here all winter, all everything. I gotta do something to fix these bad habits, but I'm actually going to use it right now and get the bag out of here. All right, guys, so in this outside pot, I opened up the portulaca and I spread the seeds on the top. Now, in about 4 to 6 weeks, I'll have beautiful, beautiful flowers that look like that blooming in this pot. Now, technically, it's the day before Mother's Day that I'm starting this. I should have done this in April, but with me working so much and in my spare time, I was trying to make cleaning videos. I didn't have a chance to really get out there, but I think this is the perfect combination of doing gardening and a video that I can create. And you know what? It's also good for my hoarding. This is very, very therapeutic. Now, right now, I'm just putting some of the dirt, the new dirt, over top of the seeds. Not too much, just a little bit sprinkled. But this is actually very therapeutic for my hoarding. This is a good, keeps my anxiety calm. It's relaxing. So doing things like this is healthy. It's healthy for us to find what we love, and that way it keeps our anxiety at bay so that we're not, anxious and hoard stuff. It's actually Memorial Day morning, and it's a beautiful day out here. So I'm going to try my best to just finish this up, because we are going to go to the pool. We belong to the local pool to us, and we do want to go there in a couple hours and enjoy the day. But let me say, I would really just like to get this, done so that I don't have to worry about it for the rest of summer. All right, guys, so these begonias have been sitting out for 2 weeks in these trays because I haven't had a chance to plant these ones. I planted the ones a little further down, but not these ones. So let's get to planting on these. Okay guys, so it's getting cloudy and it's going to rain in about 45 minutes. But let me just show you the front, because I was able to get the front pretty much done. So here's that little half circle right in front of the house. And then let me go show you the front. All right, so let's walk over here. So the front is pretty much done. and see. So we planted the begonias, we put some mulch out, we put some impatiens in one of those little bicycles that was in the shed. And let's go down here. And what I really feel good about this in my hoarding is that I used stuff I already had. I actually didn't buy any new planters or garden decorations in here. So I feel really good about that in my hoarding. There's my my hanging baskets, which I did already show you in the beginning, which I did for Mother's Day, did buy that one. I'm sorry. I meant to say I didn't buy any more of these like kind of planters or like the rockin' stand. I used stuff that was in my back shed. And it feels good to have the outside looking pretty. And the reason why I decided to do like a gardening thing on my channel was because it does help with my hoarding, right? Because now that I'm not hoarding, oh, let me show you something really quick. This is what's getting donated to the nursery that was in the garage. So there's about 10 trays here, at least 10 trays, and then some of the planter things. So instead of hoarding it away, I'm going to give it to that nursery so that they can use it. And I still kept some trays and pots because obviously I would love to have in that garage like a planting station, you know, just to have like, you know, to plant my own things because I love gardening. Gardening makes me happy. So that kind of leads me right into with hoarding, right? Since I hoard things to keep my anxiety calm, I need to do other things that are healthy outlets to keep my anxiety calm. And so I can really enjoy the moments of gardening, right? Like that's something that I really like to do. So here's some of here. Now I didn't get a chance to finish this other side, right? Over there, we didn't have a chance to really finish it, but that's okay. I think this might just be like part one. And I wanted to show you guys this. But it can be very, very therapeutic. You know, like we have to find things if we're going to stop hoarding and cleaning out. And I know my emotions are all over the place. We have to find other outlets, healthy outlets to keep those, you know, new open like emotions calm as we clean out our hoard. So guys, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up this video. This one was supposed to be just lighthearted with, you know, again, explaining my heart, showing one of my hobbies that I do enjoy. And guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I will catch you next time. Bye.